से निवेदन करेंगे आप सभी अपने अपने स्थान लें। कुछ ही पलों में हम ये कार्यक्रम यहाँ प्रारंभ करेंगे। आप सभी अपने अपने स्थान ग्रहण करें। जो भी लोग खड़े हैं कृपया अपने अपने स्थानों पर बैठ जाएं। आज हमारे लिए एक विशिष्ट मौका है 5वें राष्ट्रीय फोटोग्राफी अवार्ड्स सेरेमनी का। कुछ ही पलों में हमारे विशिष्ट मेहमान यहाँ मंच पर मौजूद होंगे। कृपया सभी अपने अपने स्थान ग्रहण करिए। नमस्कार। सूचना और प्रसारण मंत्रालय के फोटो प्रभाग के 5वें राष्ट्रीय फोटोग्राफी पुरस्कार समारोह में हम आप सभी का यहाँ हार्दिक अभिनंदन करते हैं। हम मंच पर मौजूद वित्त, सूचना और प्रसारण और कॉर्पोरेट मामलों के मंत्री माननीय अरुण जेटली जी, सूचना और प्रसारण राज्य मंत्री माननीय कर्नल राज्यवर्धन राठौर जी, सूचना और प्रसारण सचिव सुनील अरोड़ा जी और निर्णायक मंडल के अध्यक्ष अशोक दिलवाली जी का भी हार्दिक स्वागत और अभिनंदन करते हैं। सबसे पहले हम अपने विशिष्ट अतिथियों का यहाँ पुष्पों से स्वागत करेंगे। सबसे पहले सचिव सूचना और प्रसारण मंत्रालय सुनील अरोड़ा जी स्वागत करेंगे सूचना और प्रसारण मंत्री माननीय अरुण जेटली जी का। संयुक्त सचिव सूचना और प्रसारण मंत्रालय मिहिर कुमार सिंह स्वागत करेंगे सूचना और प्रसारण राज्य मंत्री माननीय कर्नल राज्यवर्धन राठौर जी का। निदेशक फोटो प्रभाग रोली महेंद्र वर्मा स्वागत करेंगी सचिव सूचना प्रसारण मंत्रालय सुनील अरोड़ा जी का। और हम स्वागत करेंगे ज्यूरी कमेटी के अध्यक्ष अशोक दिलवाली जी का। कार्यक्रम का शुभारंभ सरस्वती वंदना से करेंगे, जिसे प्रस्तुत कर रहे हैं गीत और नाटक प्रभाग के कलाकार।
वीणा वादिनी वरदे वरदे, वीणा वादिनी वरदे वरदे, वीणा वादिनी वरदे। प्रिय स्वतंत्र नव अमृत मंत्र नव, प्रिय स्वतंत्र नव अमृत मंत्र नव, भारत में भर दे, भारत में भर दे। वीणा वादिनी वरदे वरदे, वीणा वादिनी वरदे वरदे, वीणा वादिनी वरदे। गप प ग ध ध प द नि सा ग रे सा नि ध प म ग म प, गप प ग ध ध प द नि सा ग रे सा नि रे म प ध। नव गति नव लय ताल छंद नव, नव गति नव लय ताल छंद नव, नवल कंठ नव जलद मंत्र नव, नवल कंठ नव जलद मंत्र नव, नव नभ के नव विहग वृंद को, नव नभ के नभ विहग वृंद को, नभ पर नभ स्वर दे, नभ पर नभ स्वर दे। वीणा वादिनी वरदे वरदे, वीणा वादिनी वरदे वरदे, वीणा वादिनी वरदे वरदे, वीणा वादिनी वरदे वरदे वरदे, वरदे 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 वरदे।
धन्यवाद। जीवन, कला, संस्कृति, इतिहास, परंपरा, विरासत को फोटोग्राफी की कला और उसकी टेक्निक के जरिए कैमरे में उतारने वाले व्यावसायिक और शौकिया यानी एमेच्योर फोटोग्राफर्स को प्रोत्साहित करने के लिए हर वर्ष राष्ट्रीय पुरस्कार प्रदान किए जाते हैं। इसके अंतर्गत 3 श्रेणियों में कुल 13 पुरस्कार प्रदान किए जाएंगे। इस बार व्यावसायिक श्रेणी का थीम था सेव मदर अर्थ और एमेच्योर श्रेणी का थीम था फेस्टिवल ऑफ इंडिया। अब स्वागत भाषण के लिए हम आमंत्रित करेंगे सूचना और प्रसारण सचिव सुनील अरोड़ा जी को। वो आए और इसके बारे में हमें विस्तार से बताएं। श्री सुनील अरोड़ा।
Honorable Shri Arun Jaitley Sahab, Minister Information Broadcasting, Finance, Corporate Affairs. Honorable Shri Rajyavardhan Singh Ji Rathod Sahab, Minister of State, I&B. Chairman of the jury, Shri Ashok Dilwale, Joint Secretary Meher, Special Secretary Mr. Mathur, Director Photo Division Roli, all the senior colleagues from media, friends. I extend special welcome to Shri Bhuvan Singh Ji, today's Lifetime Achievement Award winner. I'm really thankful to the entire jury for having kind of deliberated and assisted us in. As you know, Photo Division is a part of ministry of this. It's a part of this ministry. It's the largest organization in the country in the production and storage of still photographs. It was established in 1959. They have more than 10 lakh negatives, transparencies, and now in the digital format, from the pre-independence time up to the present day, which are of archival historical value. Apart from documenting various activities of the central government, the division has built up an invaluable collection of photographs on different aspects of Indian life: culture, flora, fauna, history, social and industrial growth. The main function of the division is to illustrate photographically the growth, development, and social changes taking place in the country. The division, on an average, covers 4,000 news and feature assignments annually. They've handled about 1 lakh of negatives, digital images, transparencies. They also cover almost all major events of national importance. They are an intrinsic part of the coverage of the VVIPs, including the Honorable President, Honorable Prime Minister. They are also in constant touch with the XP division of Ministry of External Affairs, so that the work being done here can be displayed via our high commissions and embassies abroad. These awards were initiated in the year 2010 on the occasion of its 50 years of functioning, to encourage photographers as well as promotion of the professional photography. As we all know, a photograph or a cartoon can sometimes convey almost as much as a good editorial, and even sometimes more. I still remember this photograph, which came on the cover page of National Geographic when the Afghan crisis was at its height, done by Steve McCurry. Incidentally, he had some Rajasthan connection and he used to come once in a while. It was a treat to kind of watch him and other people who are virtuosos and masters in the field doing their job. So, without much ado, I welcome you all. I again thank the members of jury, again kind of congratulate the winners and hope and assure the honorable ministers that this division would, with their guidance, only go from strength to strength. Thank you.
बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद सुनील अरोड़ा जी। और अब हम निवेदन करेंगे माननीय सूचना और प्रसारण मंत्री अरुण जेटली जी से कि इस बार पुरस्कार से सम्मानित होने वाले फोटोग्राफर्स के परिचय और उपलब्धियों के बारे में बताने वाले ब्रोशर का, विवरणिका का यहाँ पर लोकार्पण करें। हम मंच पर मौजूद अपने अन्य विशिष्ट मेहमानों से भी निवेदन करेंगे कि इस लोकार्पण में शामिल हों। ये वो विवरणिका है जिसमें तमाम इन फोटोग्राफर्स के परिचय हैं, उनकी उपलब्धियों के साथ उनका विवरण मौजूद है। बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया। हमारे बीच 5वें राष्ट्रीय फोटोग्राफी पुरस्कार के ज्यूरी कमेटी के अध्यक्ष और सदस्य भी मौजूद हैं। निर्णायक मंडल के बारे में आपको बताने के लिए अब हम आमंत्रित कर रहे हैं सूचना और प्रसारण मंत्रालय के संयुक्त सचिव मिहिर कुमार सिंह जी को।
Honorable Minister of Information, Broadcasting, Finance and Corporate Affairs, Shri Arun Jaitley ji, Honorable Minister of State for Information, Broadcasting, Colonel Rajyavardhan Rathore ji, Secretary, Ministry of Information and Broadcasting, Shri Sunil Arora ji, Chairman of the Jury for the National Photography Award, Shri Ashok Dilwali, ladies, Ms. Roli Mahendra Verma, Director Photo Division, ladies and gentlemen. I am privileged to introduce the jury for the 5th National Photography Awards. The chairman of the jury committee, Shri Ashok Dilwali, is already present on the dais. Shri Dilwali, born in 1944 in New Delhi, has been in the profession of photography for the last 42 years. He is member of the Royal Geographic Society UK, Royal Photographic Society UK, and is carrying forward the legacy of his father. Shri Dilwali is a professional photographer as well as a craftsman inside the lab, handling black and white and color photography jobs. His studio, Kinsey Brothers, established in 1905, is the oldest in North India. He has published 23 books from 1987 to 2015 so far. Since his obsession began with Himalayas, he has trekked in several parts of the Himalayas and his technical mastery combined with aesthetic sense has culminated in the publication of these books. He is today known as the best landscape photographer in the country. I welcome you, sir, and thank you for being with us. Shri K. Madhavan Pillai has been the chief editor of one of the Asia's leading photography magazine, Better Photography, and its website for the past 8 years. He has 20 years of experience in photography and has served on several national and international panels as a judge. He has also personally conducted over 250 workshops. Video documentary filmmaking has also been a significant part of his career. He writes extensively, not just about the technicalities of the subject, but about ideas garnered from his deep-rooted involvement with the subject. I welcome you, sir. Shri Sudhara Kolve is a Mumbai-based photojournalist since 1988 and has worked as a press photographer with some of the leading newspapers in India. He is presently the photo editor of the country's largest red Marathi newspaper, Lokmat. He has worked in tandem with many NGOs presenting their extraordinary work with both rural and urban community. I respect and respectfully welcome you, sir. Shri H. Satish, 52-year-old noted photojournalist, has won various awards in both nature and pictorial sections of photography contests the world over. He is an associate of Royal Photographic Society of London and India International Photographic Council, New Delhi. He was conferred with the Lalit Kala Academy Award in 1995. He has been invited as a judge in many national and international photography salons. He has in his possession some 80,000 pictures on all subjects in digital files. He does portraits, product photography, and occasionally industrial photography. He has so far organized 8 workshops in wildlife in the jungles of Bandhavgarh, Kanha, Bandipur, and Ranthambore National Parks. Shri Gurinder Osan, a noted photojournalist, began his career in 1991. He worked as a staff photographer with the Associated Press, where he played a pivotal role in many newspaper assignments in varieties of topics such as politics, sports, general news, and feature coverage. Since March 2012, he has been the national editor of the Hindustan Times. Notable amongst his recent work is his coverage of the Nepal earthquake and features on the Parsi community in Surat and Navsari, the art of pigeon flying in Old Delhi, a sensitive portrayal of patients with mental health problems, etc. His images have found prominent display in most leading newspapers, websites, and magazines worldwide. I welcome all of you. Thank you.
बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद मिहिर जी। और अब हम अनुरोध करेंगे सूचना और प्रसारण राज्य मंत्री कर्नल राज्यवर्धन राठौड़ जी से कि निर्णायक मंडल के अध्यक्ष अशोक दिलवाली जी का शॉल उड़ाकर यहाँ पर स्वागत करें। आपकी तालियों के बीच हमारे निर्णायक मंडल के अध्यक्ष अशोक दिलवाली। निर्णायक मंडल के अन्य सदस्यों को भी हम मंच पर आमंत्रित करेंगे। श्री के माधवन पिल्लई, श्री सुधाकर ओल्वे, श्री एच सतीश, श्री गुरिंदर ओसान किसी कारणवश हमारे बीच फिलहाल उपस्थित नहीं हैं। आप सभी मंच पर आएँ। आप सभी का यहाँ शॉल उड़ाकर परंपरागत तरीके से हम स्वागत करेंगे। हमारे 5वें राष्ट्रीय फोटोग्राफी पुरस्कार के निर्णायक मंडल के हमारे सदस्य। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। आप सभी अपने स्थान लें। और अब हम आमंत्रित करेंगे पिछले लगभग 42 सालों से अपने बोलते हुए फोटोग्राफ्स के लिए जाने जाने वाले फोटोग्राफर और जूरी कमेटी के अध्यक्ष श्री अशोक दिलवाली जी को कि वो आएँ और निर्णायक मंडल के अध्यक्ष के नाते अपने अनुभवों को हमसे साझा करें। श्री अशोक दिलवाली जी।
Respected Arun Jaitley ji, Colonel Rathore ji, Sunil Arora ji, Mihir Kumar Singh ji, and Mrs. Verma. Photo Division of Ministry of Information and Broadcasting, Government of India organized the 5th National Photographic Awards in the following 3 categories: Lifetime Achievement, Photography, Professional category, and Amateur category. The following members of the selection committee were nominated for the selection of the categories: Ashok Dilwali, Mr. Madhavan Pillai, Mr. Sudhakar Olve, Mr. S. Satish, Mr. Gurinder Osan, and Mr. Sanjeev Misra. The division invited jury committee from 16th to 18th February 2016 to finalize the awards. The jury considered a total number of 13 noted photographers from the various parts of country for the selection of Lifetime Achievement Award. It was indeed a Herculean task to select one out of these for this coveted and prestigious award. The jury had long discussions and considered following points for the selection of Lifetime Achievement Award: service to photography and honor and awards won by that person. Main consideration was how a particular person rendered his selfless service to promote the art and science of photography in the country, and for how long a period that person strived for the same. Considering the above points, after long and elaborate discussions, the jury committee unanimously decided to recommend the name of Shri Bhavan Singh from New Delhi for the coveted Lifetime Achievement Award. The second category was professional category and amateur category. 1,194 images were received from 125 entrants from 17 states of the country. 2,719 images were received from 335 entrants from 27 states. As a pertinent observation, I would like to make a note that from the traditional darkroom, photography has come out in the open world. It has reached the common man as a tool of entertainment and enjoyment. But this is not necessarily a great sign. There is a quantitative jump in the number of pictures being taken, but unfortunately, the quality has not kept the pace. I find there is a resistance to learn the very basics, as it has come down to just pressing the shutter. It is here that much needs to be done. In the end, I would like to conclude by saying that technology improves your photographs, but not your photography. There is a great hidden meaning in this, and many would do well to dwell on this. Thank you.
बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद अशोक दिलवाली जी। और अब हम निवेदन करेंगे माननीय सूचना प्रसारण मंत्री अरुण जेटली जी से कि 5वें राष्ट्रीय फोटोग्राफी पुरस्कार प्रदान करने के लिए कृपया मंच पर सामने आ जाएं। हम अनुरोध करेंगे सूचना प्रसारण राज्य मंत्री माननीय कर्नल राज्यवर्धन राठौर जी से और सचिव सुनील अरोड़ा जी से कि कृपया मंच पर सामने आ जाएं। शुरुआत हम करेंगे स्पेशल मेंशन अवार्ड एमेच्योर श्रेणी से, और इस श्रेणी में जो पहला नाम जिन्हें हम मंच पर आमंत्रित करेंगे, श्री प्रशांत स्वामीनाथन, चेन्नई, तमिलनाडु से।
Hailing from the vibrant city of Chennai, Prashant Swaminathan is pursuing Masters in Communication. He has been into photography for the last 3 years. He started his photographic journey with the Chennai Club Weekend Clickers. In fact, Chennai Weekend Clickers have constructed and paved his career in photography. Prashant Swaminathan's pictures take you to a journey you don't want to miss. with his photography skills capturing the soul of the subject. Prashant Swaminathan extensively photographed Kuvagam Transgender Festival to make a cultural documentation. He does not want to commercialize his journey in photography as he believes that a good picture is better than a long speech.
श्री प्रशांत स्वामीनाथन चेन्नई तमिलनाडु से स्पेशल मेंशन अवार्ड एमेच्योर श्रेणी। और अब हम आमंत्रित करेंगे श्री मुकेश श्रीवास्तव धनबाद झारखंड से।
An engineer turned photographer, Mukesh Srivastav made a successful switch to the digital arena. Hailing from Ajmer, the colourful city of Rajasthan, he has a keen eye for the culture and landscape of the state. Mukesh is a qualified engineer with post-graduation in digital electronics from Indian Institute of Sciences. Having worked in the Government of India, he is currently engaged with Nikon India as official mentor. He has captured images in almost every genre of photography. His works have also been published in The Lonely Planet, Syndic Literary Journal USA, and the Nat Geo and Outlook Business magazines. He has more than 150 national and international awards to his credit.
श्री मुकेश श्रीवास्तव धनबाद झारखंड से स्पेशल मेंशन अवार्ड एमेच्योर श्रेणी में। और अगला नाम श्री ऋषभ श्री संतोष राजगढ़िया पुरुलिया पश्चिम बंगाल से, जो स्वयं नहीं आ पाए हैं किसी कारणवश। उनके बेटे वरुण राजगढ़िया हमारे साथ मौजूद हैं।
Born in Purulia, West Bengal, Santosh Rajgharia began photography from an early age. Since then, he has shown his sincerity towards his one and only hobby. His photographs have been exhibited and published in prestigious exhibitions and periodicals of India and abroad. His works include the Nikon Photo Contest, Olympus, contributions to Asian Centre in cooperation with UNESCO, Commonwealth and the UNICEF. Santosh Rajgharia's passion for photography inspires many others around him.
और अगले नॉमिनी हैं श्री ऋषभ मित्तल इंदौर मध्य प्रदेश से।
Rishabh Mittal is a chartered accountant by profession, but his heart beats for photography. The 25-year-old started his photography journey 5 years ago. His forte is mainly portrait photography, but this does not deter him to try his hand at other genres too. He has participated and won accolades in many photography contests. Rishabh Mittal has shot Indian festivals beautifully that portray colour and diversity of India in the best way possible. Just like him, his photographs hold simplicity, enthusiasm and devotion.
और अगले नॉमिनी हैं श्री सुबीर गुप्ता कोलकाता पश्चिम बंगाल से।
Subir Gupta works at the Directorate of School Education in West Bengal. It's been 10 years since he started photography as his only hobby. He has photographed different rural customs, rituals and festivals of different communities throughout India. Subir Gupta specializes in extensive coverage of India. One noteworthy work of his is the worship of Shitla goddess. His photographs are aesthetically very convincing and it is hard not to pay attention to his work.
और अब बारी है इस वर्ष के राष्ट्रीय फोटोग्राफी पुरस्कार की अगली श्रेणी, सर्वश्रेष्ठ फोटोग्राफर एमेच्योर श्रेणी। और ये पुरस्कार इस बार प्रदान किया जा रहा है, जिसके नॉमिनी है श्री हिमांशु ठाकुर नई दिल्ली से।
A fine arts graduate from College of Arts, Delhi University, Himanshu Thakur is a photo enthusiast who loves to capture people's emotions, expressions and cityscapes. Himanshu started experimenting with camera but gradually developed interest in photography by traveling to different cities, meeting new people and keenly observing the things happening around him. His ambition is to share his thoughts with the world through his lens. His design sensibilities have helped him widen his vision to compose beautiful frames and try out different angles for more impactful photos. Street photography brings Himanshu Thakur closer to life and has always given him a scope for exploration. He aims to portray life in his pictures by color and contrast. He is currently working as a freelance graphic designer.
और हमारी अगली श्रेणी है स्पेशल मेंशन अवार्ड की व्यावसायिक श्रेणी और इस वर्ष के लिए ये पुरस्कार प्रदान किया जा रहा है श्री अरुण श्रीधर, चीफ फोटोग्राफर, मलयाला मनोरमा डेली, केरल से।
Arun Sridhar is chief photographer of Malayala Manorama Daily. He has 25 years of experience in photography, and for last 18 years, Arun has been working as a news photographer. Although he has captured various events, he specializes in sports events. His coverage of the Beijing Olympics in 2008 won appreciation of many. He has numerous awards in his kitty, like the Indian Press Photography Award 2000, IFRA Asia International Photography Award 2002, Kannur Press Club Pamban Madhavan Journalism Award 2011, and so on. He has also published a book, Chinese Cafe, and shared his experience as a photographer.
और व्यावसायिक श्रेणी में अगला नाम श्री सिबू भुवनेंद्रन, कैमरा असिस्टेंट, मलयाला मनोरमा दिल्ली, केरल से।
Sibu Bhuvendran works as camera assistant with Malayala Manorama Daily. He has been with the organization for the last 17 years. His work is based on reality and reflects his journalistic skills. His photographs truly capture and depict the reality of Bharat and India. He has been honored by various prestigious awards, including Horticulture Award 2012, the MFI Sports Award 2013, and the Kerala Farm Photography Award 2014.
और अगला नाम जिसे हम आमंत्रित करेंगे श्री पट्टाभी रमन, पुदुचेरी से। आपकी तालियों के बीच
Pattabhi Raman is a biologist turned photojournalist and a documentary photographer based in India. He works for the New Indian Express, a national newspaper based in Puducherry. As a photojournalist, he specializes in socio-economic, cultural and environmental issues of the Asian subcontinent. He is also associated with the prestigious Magaram Foundation, New York, as a human rights photographer. Recipient of numerous awards and fellowships, including the Junior Fellowship in Photography from the Ministry of Culture, Media Fellowship from the Center for Science and Environment. Recently, he was also awarded the Panos South Asia Migrant Labour Media Fellowship.
और इसी श्रेणी के लिए अगला पुरस्कार श्री श्रीकांत शिंपी, पुणे, महाराष्ट्र से।
Shrikant Shimpi started photography as just a hobby. Extremely fond of traveling, Shrikant always felt a need to capture moments which he could reflect upon later and through which others could also be a part of his experience. His inclination and interest towards being a photographer made him leave his IT job to become a professional photographer. He always tries to capture the moments in his lens which he could cherish as a part of himself. If anything catches his eye, he makes sure that he seizes the moment. Shrikant Shimpi always runs towards the unseen, the things that are not so obvious in an individual or a landscape. Through his photography, he attempts to capture the essence of a life or a personality. In his own words, photography means to capture and prolong a connection with himself and the world around him.
और इसी श्रेणी में अब आमंत्रित करेंगे श्री बिंदु अरोड़ा, लखनऊ, उत्तर प्रदेश से।
Bindhu Arora exchanged his agricultural engineering books for a camera at the drop of a hat, and with this he set on a journey of viewing the world through his perspective as a freelance photojournalist. During his 30-year-long journey, he contributed extensively to leading national magazines and dailies like Sports World, Sports Week, Sports Star, Hindustan Times, Times of India, and agencies like Reuters, among others. The uniqueness of daily life captivates Bindhu. He began traveling around the country, capturing its myriad and comprehensive beauty. Diversity of India has been his focus, and he captures it in its culture, festivals, villages, and daily life. The visual translation of his excursions have found their way into many magazines like The Taj, Swagat, Discover India, national and international coffee table books. He has received national as well as international appreciation and acknowledgement for his work.
और अब पुरस्कारों की अगली श्रेणी है सर्वश्रेष्ठ व्यावसायिक फोटोग्राफर पुरस्कार की, और इस वर्ष ये पुरस्कार प्रदान किया जा रहा है जावेद अहमद डार को, श्रीनगर, जम्मू कश्मीर से।
A graduate from the Asian Academy of Film and Television, Noida, he is currently working with Mail Today, India Today Group. Besides contributing pictures to international buyer services, He started his career from Srinagar-based newspaper Kashmir Images in 2003. Javed has extensively covered conflict and daily politics in Kashmir. He, however, loves to take time out to take pictures of human interest, which include everything from daily life to environment. He has also shot pictures of sports events and fashion shows. His photographs and photo stories have appeared in prominent international publications like the Wall Street Journal, Time Lightbox, Daily Mail London, The Guardian, Global Times and Al Jazeera English. Some have stood out as Pictures of Week and Pictures of Year in Time blog. He has also contributed pictures to national magazines, Outlook, India Today, Caravan and onboard magazines like Rail Bandhu and High Blades. Recently, Javed did a photo feature on climate change in association with the Center of Science and Environment's Back to the Wall project.
और अब बारी है लाइफ टाइम अचीवमेंट पुरस्कार की, और ये पुरस्कार प्रदान किया जा रहा है श्री भवान सिंह जी को नई दिल्ली से। आपकी जोरदार तालियों के बीच श्री भवान सिंह।
Bhavan Singh is an Indian photojournalist who has an experience of working in the Indian news industry for over 5 decades. Born in pre-independence India in 1941, Singh is currently one of the senior photojournalists that India has given to the medium. Bhavan Singh took up photography as a passion while in school with a small box camera. Singh had joined the Indian Express, a reputed national daily, as a staff photographer even before he had turned 20. He worked there for 10 years before moving to Motherland newspaper as its chief photographer. Winning a photojournalism project to cover the villages of India, Singh took a break from regular news cycle in 1977. The project was funded by the Perennial Press, Hong Kong. In 1991, India Today made him the magazine's photo editor, a post he occupied until his retirement in 1999. He continues to be associated with India Today as a consultant in the magazine's photo department. Although Bhavan Singh's journey started from a newspaper, his career has been built mostly around magazines. His photographs have appeared in periodicals worldwide, from Time to Newsweek and Stern and Der Spiegel of Germany. During his long and distinguished career, Singh has also worked on several photo books. He has also covered several international sporting events, including the Asian Games, Olympics, and the Cricket World Cup. His photographs were used in the official publication of the 1987 Cricket World Cup. His pictures were selected for several national and international competitions, which went on to win awards. Singh has dedicated his long career to documenting rural India, politics, human rights, and development issues around the country with a passion that took seed with his small box camera.
और आप सभी अवॉर्डीज को हमारी ओर से बहुत सारी ढेर बधाई, और हमें उम्मीद है कि ये जो फंक्शन है इस बार का, ये राष्ट्रीय समारोह आप सबके फोटोग्राफ्स में कैद हो गया है, हमेशा के लिए इतिहास बन गया है। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद और बहुत बहुत बधाई। और अब हम अनुरोध करेंगे सूचना और प्रसारण मंत्री माननीय अरुण जेटली जी से कि वो आए और आज के इस विशिष्ट मौके पर हमारा मार्गदर्शन करते हुए हमें संबोधित करें। माननीय अरुण जेटली जी।
Shri Rajvardhan Rathore, Shri Sunil Arora, officials, chairman and members of the jury, award winners, ladies and gentlemen. Let me at the very outset congratulate and compliment all the award winners in this National Photography Awards, which is a great initiative which has been taken by the Photo Division for the last 5 to 6 years, where we honor the very best for their excellence and their great contribution to photography itself. Good photography is a complicated art, and a photographer's job is not a very easy one. These are people who stand in hot sun or in rain or in an early winter morning waiting to capture the moment of the day. And some of the moments that they capture actually becomes moments of history, because there are indeed several visuals or several memories which we remember really by the photographic visual and not by the deep content of what the event was. Had we not repeatedly seen Gandhiji with a stick in his hand walking, many of us would have forgotten the Dandi Yatra itself. So it is that imprint of the great photograph of the moment which found a place in history, which really reminds us of what historical events were. And our own impression of personalities, our own impression of historical events is really based on the visuals which we have seen. And the reason really is that, as they always say, that a good photograph is worth a million words, because words have a transient life. A good photograph can actually be imprinted in your memory for an indefinite period itself. And rather than our other friends in the media, the conventional journalists, photojournalists have the odds loaded against them because they are always on their feet. There is no opportunity for them to sit down. There is no opportunity for them to ask questions. Even when people are discussing, they are looking for those moments. And therefore, I think besides the art, they also need a lot more physical energy in them to sustain indefinitely for this long period. And many of them are only recognized by their name or their photograph and not even otherwise. And they are dedicated people. They also excel in disturbing many functions till they get their right photograph. Some are humorously referred to as living dictators because they can ask the President of India to redo or stand there for some time, or they can ask the Prime Minister to sit down or stand up once again for the photograph. And the compulsions of their job are all appreciated by people, and therefore people do oblige photographs even with these kind of requests. I'm glad that this initiative for the last 5-6 years has started honoring those who were actually faceless. Though I must share a secret that I've had the privilege of knowing Bhavan Singh when he was a very young photographer. These were the days in early 70s where he used to, I think those days, cover for Motherland. And then he went from newspaper to magazine to various areas, and I've literally seen him grow in years and in stature. And I've always seen him at almost every available opportunity. And he just now told me that he would share with me probably the first photograph of mine, which must have been taken in the early 70s, which he still says is a part of the lakhs of photographs which he has as a part of his collection. Well, I do remember those days there were not too many of them. These days, numerically, the number of photographers covering an event has increased. And those days there used to be very few of them, and Bhavan Singh always was one of the living institutions in Delhi, covering almost every event. And I'm glad. I wish him a very long life, good health, and my best wishes to all other colleagues of his who have been honored. And I'm sure many others in the same field who excel would also be honored in the years to come. Thank you very much for that.
बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद अरुण जेटली जी। ये कार्यक्रम आपके सहयोग से ही संपन्न हो पाया है, और अब आभार प्रकट करने के लिए हम आमंत्रित करेंगे फोटो प्रभाग के निदेशक रोली महेंद्र वर्मा को।
सम्मानीय सूचना एवं प्रसारण वित्त तथा कंपनी कार्य मंत्री श्री अरुण जेटली जी, सम्मानीय सूचना एवं प्रसारण राज्य मंत्री कर्नल राज्यवर्धन राठौर जी, माननीय सचिव श्री सुनील अरोड़ा जी, विशेष सचिव श्री जितेंद्र शंकर माथुर जी, संयुक्त सचिव श्री मिहिर कुमार सिंह जी, निर्णायक मंडल के अध्यक्ष श्री अशोक दिलवाली जी, 5वें राष्ट्रीय फोटोग्राफी पुरस्कार के विजेतागण, यहाँ उपस्थित विशिष्ट फोटोग्राफर व संवाददातागण, वरिष्ठ अधिकारीगण व मेरे साथियों, आज 5वें राष्ट्रीय फोटोग्राफी पुरस्कार के अवसर पर आपकी गरिमामयी उपस्थिति से हम सब गौरवान्वित हुए हैं। मैं सम्मानीय सूचना एवं प्रसारण मंत्री श्री अरुण जेटली जी का आभार व्यक्त करती हूं कि उन्होंने अपने अत्यंत व्यस्त समय में से इस अवसर को शोभायमान करने के लिए समय निकाला। सर, आपकी उपस्थिति ने निश्चय ही समस्त फोटोग्राफर समुदाय का मनोबल बढ़ाया है। मैं सम्मानीय सूचना एवं प्रसारण राज्य मंत्री कर्नल राज्यवर्धन राठौर जी का भी इस अवसर पर मार्गदर्शन करने के लिए अभिनंदन करती हूँ। 5वें राष्ट्रीय फोटोग्राफी पुरस्कार समारोह को सफल बनाने के लिए मैं सचिव श्री सुनील अरोड़ा जी का भी हार्दिक आभार प्रकट करती हूँ, जिनके सतत मार्गदर्शन और निर्देशन से इस कार्यक्रम का आयोजन संभव हो पाया है। मैं सभी विजेताओं, विशेषकर लाइफ टाइम अचीवमेंट पुरस्कार विजेता श्री भगवान सिंह जी, जो कि प्रसिद्ध एवं प्रवीण फोटोग्राफर हैं, उनका भी हृदय से धन्यवाद करती हूँ। साथ में निर्णायक मंडल के अध्यक्ष अशोक दिलवाली जी एवं निर्णायक मंडल के अन्य सभी सदस्यों का भी बहुत बहुत अभिनंदन। अंत में मैं सूचना एवं प्रसारण मंत्रालय, DAVP, सॉन्ग एंड ड्रामा डिवीजन, दूरदर्शन, ऑल इंडिया रेडियो, प्रेस इन्फॉर्मेशन ब्यूरो, न्यू मीडिया विंग एवं विशेषकर फोटो डिवीजन के सभी वरिष्ठ अधिकारियों व कर्मचारियों का भी उनके सतत एवं सक्रिय सहयोग हेतु धन्यवाद ज्ञापित करती हूँ। आप सभी का पुनः धन्यवाद।
हम आमंत्रित फोटोग्राफ के लिए ग्रुप फोटोग्राफ, सर एक ग्रुप फोटोग्राफ अगर हो पाएगा। हम अवॉर्डीज से निवेदन करेंगे और निर्णायक मंडल के सदस्यों से अगर मंच पर आ जाएं तो एक ग्रुप फोटोग्राफ।
जल्दी सर, अवॉर्डीज प्लीज कम फास्ट।
जल्दी जल्दी।